What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodic, and we're coming back. We are bringing One Piece manga review back. Haven't done it in quite a while. Probably since like 840s, maybe 850s. I don't actually remember. It's been a long time. Anyway, we're bringing it back. We got a little bit free time today, so why not jump into chapter 884, titled "Who?" I don't know who is, but we're going to find out who is. And we're doing it off of the trusty tabletto here. So I'm going to show you some of these nice One Piece images, as you can see there. Chapter 884, Who? Dropping in on the lives of the Straw Hat Grand Pirate Fleet, Volume 18, Ideo Arc. Tried to capture him, but then we found out that this was just part of the 1,000-year Long Leg and Long Arm conflict. Interesting. So, long leg and long arm conflict. So, are they saying that? All right, that's fascinating because we know that pretty much that Ideo was fighting, if I remember correctly, another Yonko's men, which was red hair pirates, and yeah, he was like attacking them, and now maybe it wasn't actually them, but it was just a conflict that they ran into. I'm not sure. I would have to go back and read the chapters again. I don't remember quite frankly. But anyway, let's go into the next page. Of course, blah blah blah. Some fan art. Yep, that's cool. More fan art. That's nice. Okay, so here we go. Ba-boom! So right off the bat, a long-awaited attack, and we get Katakuri getting blasted by my main man Luffy in Gear 4. Now Katakuri does seem to be blocking it because he's got the hands up, bam! So he's taking the block. A lot of impact though. You can see a lot of impact lines. And the shock going through Katakuri's body because his legs are like real straight out like that. So he took it, but it really, the impact was heavy. And this is probably the most influential attack that Luffy has landed so far. Obviously, he landed an upwards kick in the last chapter, but this one is a big Kong gun, as he calls them. And then, so Katakuri's got his eyes closed. Now, here's my hypothesis, okay? I believe, in my opinion, that observation haki at the levels that Katakuri uses consumes massive amounts of stamina. I could be wrong, but that's my guess, and I'll tell you why. There's not many characters that have the lines that Oda draws over their face, unless if they're heavily stressed out, unless if they're heavily tired, they're fatigued, or they just have dread, a sense of dread. That's typically when he adds those lines in. Katakuri didn't have that earlier on in his appearances, and now when he's fighting, he gets them. So I believe that he was using his observation haki, and that's what caused the stress to come in. Now, what I also think, and we're going to find out if this is true or not, is that his using his awakening powers negates his ability to use observation haki. That's just my guess, and it would be the only reason why Luffy was able to land a kick on him. Because he landed a kick, and, what's-his-face wasn't surprised by the kick getting landed. Katakuri wasn't shocked by it landed, like, oh, I saw that coming and still he hit me. No, he was just like, so what? So what, you hit me? I think it was that he knew that his observation haki wasn't working, and that he got hit, so obviously, okay, I'm going to get hit if I'm not using observation haki, but if I'm using observation haki, I'm never going to get hit. And that's what his line of thinking was. So that's why he didn't act all shocked. Anyway, but what happened? I mean, his mouth was already closed again. He had the scarf over his mouth again, so that wasn't like, the reason why his observation haki wasn't working, but he was using awakening haki. So that's my guess. Let's see if I'm proven right. Alright, so big Kong gun, long-awaited attack, Katakuri's eyes are closed, Luffy's got that, and boom! He just got sent flying. Holy crap, this Kong gun is no joke. Like, Jesus. Luffy's arm is freaking huge, just massive arm, and yeah, Katakuri just gets blasted. boom, breaks right through this big-ass pillar that was in the middle of the room. And Luffy's yelling, I thought you were invincible! He's like, come on. Katakuri's feet are still flying. Still, he has not yet made contact with the ground. Luffy's like, because even though armament haki is supposed to make people take form, and then finally Katakuri lands, drags himself on the ground. And even though armament works on Logia users, it passed straight through you. And that is true. So what he's trying to say is, I thought you were invincible, because though even armament haki is supposed to make people take form, and even though armament works on Logia users, it passed straight through you. Yeah, so, and then Katakuri's just got that lines over his eyes. So what's he about to reveal? But I was wrong. Attacks can still hit you. Bam! So Luffy's completely on the offensive right now. He does another Kongan. He flies at him. What's his face? Katakuri puts his hands up, armament form, to block double cross, and Luffy still catches him with a hell of a right hand. Like, look at this right straight that he just catches him with right here. Let's see if we can get it. Come on, camera. There you go. Hit you, ba-boom, baby. Take that, baby boy. Take that and hold that. Huge amount of blood. Katakuri's about to flip like a top out here. And even against your super hard armored defense, he's flying again at him. Another Kongan. Gear 4 won't lose. Katakuri lands again. He's holding his mouth. He's bleeding out his mouth. The crazy thing about you isn't your mochi powers. It's your observation haki, isn't it? Oh, he's doing his leg gear, leg Kongan. Double leg Kongan. Rhino Schneider. Bam! Katakuri goes flying again. Truth. He's about to hit the ground. Bam! His head slaps against the ground. But then he flips. He flips backwards. Lands on his feet again. Gomu Gomu no! Katakuri just looks at him. Kong organ! The fact you figured it out is impressive. You're right. I'm just changing shape and efficiently dodging your attacks. All possible if you can use haki to see the future. So he's using his awakened haki, or his awakened mochi powers, to pretty much turn into like a liquid form and allow himself to just get hit by the Kong organ, but not actually get hurt. Which is, whatever, that makes sense. I mean, he's made out of mochi. I would imagine that Luffy will eventually gain that ability. He can turn himself almost completely into rubber and just negate most attacks, which his powers kind of allow him to do, but I'm going to guess he's going to take it to another level after this fight with Katakuri. Or maybe during this fight with Katakuri, I'm not sure. And because you got me a little hot-headed just now, I gave you a chance you capitalized on. After all, if one is not calm and collected, observation haki doesn't work. Okay, so maybe I was wrong. How many years has it been since I've actually taken a hit? And so now Katakuri has solidified his body around Luffy's arm. I'm beginning to realize just how Brother Cracker was done in by you. That biscuit guy? Peerless donut. So he comes up with two like weird awakened mochi that comes up like donuts. That's just mochi. Luffy's yelling at him. Why you? Rhino? He's about to do the Rhino Schneider again. So now he's got freaking his hands, like a glow around his hands, and those donuts have just armamented into arms. What? Strength mochi! Boom! So freaking he uses the mochi. That's actually pretty ingenious. He uses the strength, the donuts, the mochi donuts, to turn into arms, and he uses that crazy type of haki, that armament haki that he used before. It's almost like a whoopsie, just turned it off. It's almost like an advanced version of it because it's square. It's a rectangle as opposed to just looking like your arm. So it's pretty cool. I don't know, I kind of look a little blurry there, but all good. All right. Oof. So that really effed up Luffy. Luffy is hurt. His eyes are kind of like, ugh. His teeth are gritting, and he goes flying. Bam! Slams into the wall. Luffy's freaking slamming on the ground, and Katakuri's like, I will give you no more chances. Guess you're back to square one, huh? And he's tired, by the way, because in each of his dialogues he's taking a breath. Katakuri is. So all of this is, using up a lot of stamina. And as we know about Luffy, he can fight for a long time. Only really in the fight against Dofi was I noticing him at a point where he could no longer physically fight, and he had to rest and get his energy back. Or maybe if he eats, he'll end up getting his energy back, as happens. Cacao Island, Chocolate Town. I'm begging you, please let me in. Sweets Factory. But we can't, Mr. Pound. Lady Pudding has expressly forbidden it, and I just want to see Chiffon once. What the hell is that? He's Mama's 25th husband, I think. Yeah. The moment I saw her, I just knew. Her face hasn't changed a bit since she was born. She's still just as cute. I just want her to see her and talk to her for a bit, please. 4 p.m. Did something happen, Pudding? No, Sister Brûlée. Please continue. Doesn't it sound pretty noisy outside? No, Sister Brûlée. Whatever. I can hear some man screaming. It's okay. No one will come in. Anyway, at precisely 1 in the morning, the Straw Hat ship we lost sight of is going to appear at Cacao Island, where you guys are. Baking powder. Here? Because that's where they've arranged their rendezvous with their separated captain, Straw Hat Luffy. Mirror World. Of course, there's no way he'll beat Brother Dogtooth and appear on that island in the first place. Wee wee. At any rate, in 9 hours, the Straw Hats will show up to wait for a captain that'll never come, and Mama in one of her eating fits along with Brother Peros will be right on their heels. But don't worry, we'll leave the Straw Hats to Brother Oven and the army he's taken with him. Ha! It's Lord Oven! Lord Oven! What do you mean no one can go in the factory? Not even me? Lady Pudding said so, not a soul. I guess I'll listen to my little sister's request. But what's all the ruckus at the front of the factory? 4th son of the Charlotte family, Browning Minister, C. Oven, so he's got to be pretty strong. You've got to take care of Mama Pudding. You're our last ray of hope. Leave it to me, Sister Brûlée. I'll stop Mama with the best wedding cake she's ever seen. Wee wee! Yeah, stop! No violence! Front of factory. Shut up, intruder! Do you not remember me? My dear Oven? I remember you, stepfather. That's why I'm kicking you out of here. Someone's making a ruckus outside. Does it bother you? Sanji, dear, were you listening? Luffy's in trouble. He's fighting a one-on-one with Brother Dogtooth. That man isn't even human. He's got a 1 billion berry bounty. He's never lost to anyone. I guess today will be his first loss. It's okay. Let's focus on the cake. Steam's coming out of Lady Putty's head. Did someone bake her? No, no one did. Okay, so pretty much we got a timetable. It's a long timetable because we got 9 hours until the cake's going to be ready, and everyone should arrive at Chocolate Town. I feel bad for Chocolate Town because they're going to get completely wrecked when everyone gets there. The town's going to get completely destroyed. But so we got the timetable. Not much time is left, a few hours, and Luffy's fight with Dogtooth, I don't believe he's going to take 9 hours. That's an insane amount of time, but that would be crazy because he already fought with Cracker for a few hours. And obviously he fought against Big Mom's army, 2,000 soldiers or whatever it was, for hours and hours and hours. So we know Luffy's got the stamina to fight, man. This dude just, there's no quitting him. All right, so let's keep going. It's like almost to the end. Okay, so big panel. Big panel, as you can see. A little bit closer. There it is, big panel. So we're going to start zoomed in so I don't ruin anything else. Whole Cake Island, Sweet City. What the hell do you mean Mama's attacking Nuts Island? Well, Lord Demont, big trouble. What do you mean? We're already in big trouble. We finished surveying the sea floor. Something's crazy going on, it's the Fishman. What do you mean? There isn't a single sea slug across the whole territory. So if you remember, the Sun Pirate's second in command, I forgot what the hell his name was. I want to say it was something with an S. But anyway, he has a trident. Saladin, I think? I can't remember. Anyway, he was on Whole Cake Island talking to Jinbei before Jinbei went to Big Mom to do like the little roulette thingy. So I'm guessing that he's helping them by getting rid of all the sea slugs because fishermen can go into water. All right, what do you mean there isn't a single sea slug across the whole territory? Why? Did they die? Hey, sing with me, my dear sea slugs. If you stop working, it's all fun and hugs. Guarding? No. Reporting? No. But singing? You betcha. Interesting. What is going on here? Something really weird's going on at the sea. At sea, the Sunny. How are we not being chased right now? This is definitely some kind of trap. It's okay. We won't let anyone slip by us. Come to think of it, I hope Aladdin, that's what it was, and the others made it out okay. How can countless sea slugs just disappear? Yep. No working. Maybe they were kidnapped. By who, you idiot? Now we won't be able to prevent a single bloody ship from running away. Praline's charming voice. That's why they say when it's a holiday. Okay, so it's Praline, and there he is. There's Aladdin in the back. Yeah, you can clearly see him. So you got Praline, who's a part of the pirates, obviously. And then you have Saladin. Come on, buddy. There we go. So we got Praline. There's my finger. Yep, there it is. Praline right there, and then Aladdin right there. So there he is. So that is the end of the chapter, sadly. But all right, I thought that they were just gonna, like they said, kidnap them, but apparently they just almost like convinced them to, sing along. And I guess sea slugs really like music. I had no idea. But that is the chapter 884. No break next week, which is very nice. We got some more fan art, blah 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 blah. Katakuri and Luffy fan art, which is always cool. You got some more. People really love Katakuri, and I'm so happy that Oda put the swerve on all those Katakuri fanboys. Because man, there were so many Katakuri fanboys that were just going crazy over Dogtooth, and Oda said, "Nah, man, this dude looks funny. He's still a part of the Big Mom crew. He's got a big ass jaw. All right, when he takes off his freaking scarf, he's got a big old mouth." And he loves donuts, and he likes laying down to eat his little donuts. So I love that they added that to him, because he was like too cool, too cliche cool character for my take, for my liking. I feel like One Piece is super diverse and has very, interesting and flamboyant characters, and he just kind of didn't fit the mold. So I do like that they gave him that little tidbit. Anyway, thank you for watching, subscribing, liking. Comment. Let me know, what do you think is going to happen next? Let me know if you think Luffy is going to bust out a Gear 5, or if he's going to awaken his rubber powers. That would be a sight to see. Anyway, as always, this is Periodic saying see ya.